What's up, guys? Today it's Jake with For the Love of Tools. Today we're going to be reviewing the Knipex Raptor pliers, so stick around. What's up, guys? So like I said, we're going to be viewing the Raptor pliers today. So we're going to be doing it with this bolt. So this is, you can see, this is a 15/16 bolt. Has a little bit of play. We're going to take this thing to the grinder and we're really going to simulate a fucked up bolt. So let's hit the grinder. So as we can see, this is now a really fucked up bolt. You can see it still kind of has some corners, but we've ground them all off really good. Comparing this to the wrench, it kind of grips, but any amount of force and it would roll off. So let's go take it over to the bench and see what these Raptor pliers can actually do. Alright guys, we're at the vise. Let's clamp this bolt down and see if these Raptor pliers can grip onto it. I'm not going to do what everyone else does where they start out with a little bit rounded off and they slowly get worse. No, we're going to start at the worst I think it can possibly be, and then if we can't do it, we'll go a little bit less and a little bit less, because no one wants to see the 9 steps it took to get to the worst one where everyone wants to see it. So let's get started. So let's take this fucked up bolt here and let's put it in the vise and clamp it down super hard. Okay, so we will show you the gear wrench 15/16 on here. This is the opened end. And you can see it tries to grip just a little bit. There it's a little bit more. We're just helping round off the bolt at this point. It grips a little bit more there. But so this is like every mechanic's nightmare when they run into this. Let's throw the box end on. So you can see the box end. Drop the wrench. You can see the box end doesn't grip at all in any spot. So let's throw these Knipex Raptors on there and let's see what they're going to do. So playing around with these a little bit, you know, you can see that this was a corner at one point and this was a corner at one point. So I've discovered with really fucked up bolts, you kind of have to start off-centered like this and then squeeze and let it roll into where it catches, and then it's pretty springy when you get there, but when we get that, see, that's catching quite a bit. That's putting quite a bit of force on there. Let's try it on this side. So we're going to start, this is the flat side here. I'm kind of starting on the point, and then you roll over and then it grips. And then, oh, look at that. We turn the bolt a little bit. We start on this side, give it a little roll to the next corner. Nope, missed it there. So clamp on. So these get so that's turning the bolt and moving the table. That's putting quite a bit of force. Let's take this out. So you can see we turned the bolt quite a bit inside that vise, and there's still no edges on this. There may be a little one here and another little one here, but you can see that the Knipex Raptors are actually digging into the bolt to do it. But so I would say that's a good, successful test. I mean, if you're putting that much force on it, I mean, I don't know if you would have to put that much force on these if the bolt is damaged. I would assume the bolt would be cross-threaded if it's that fucked up, but it may take you a while, but you'll be able to get it out. So let's head back over to the toolbox and talk about this. What's up, guys? So we're back at the toolbox. So, like I said, so here's the fucked up bolt again. We can see right here how much it actually turned it in the vise. I mean, I was putting a lot of force on that, and I mean, it just shows you how well these can actually grip. So if we look at the jaws, man, with the force I was putting on them, see if we can see this. The force I was putting on them, I slightly damaged the tip here. I rolled it up just a hair, but I mean, I was putting all my weight into that. I was gripping super hard. But so I mean, this is basically how they work. You know, you can see they grab onto the edges that were there. You know, I don't know if these work on 12-sided bolts. Pretty sure they're only going to work on 6-sided, which is what most everyone's going to deal with. But you know, they clamp on, they can adjust bigger, smaller. I had these adjusted for the 15/16s. I mean, those are, they do some good grip. You know, you could easily put, you know, in most cases you could put a bolt extractor on this and, you know, be just fine. I mean, I imagine that sometimes this is going to come in handy if there's just enough room to basically fit a wrench back there and the guy before you rounded it out. So this was a review of the Knipex Raptors. I got these yesterday in a tool haul video. I'll put that link up here so you guys can check it out, see the other stuff that I got, and then I'll leave links to these in the description, so if you want to, you can pick up your own set. I mean, I am so far impressed with these just by the sheer amount of grip they can put out. They are Knipex, they're made in Germany, you know, they're a good company. So we'll catch you back on the next video. Even if we had to do this the whole time, just little by little, if you couldn't get an extractor in there, which I don't know why, but here on this side, that was a cut. We're not going to use that one.